Week in Astrology video forecast. This is episode number 41 for the first half of March 2015. Thanks so much for joining me. I'm Benjamin Bernstein of astroshaman.com, coming to you from Asheville, North Carolina. I'm an astrologer, shamanic healer, and awakening activator, and it's my pleasure to bring you these semi-monthly astrology forecasts. What's new? The lovers, Venus and Mars, transform. That means they conjoin Uranus and square Pluto during the first half of March. This is a wonderful opportunity to bring life-affirming, revolutionary transformation to your relationships, creativity, finances, and more. Other skylights include a Virgo full moon, Saturn turning retrograde, and supportive Jupiter trines to Mars, Venus, and Uranus. Coming into this forecast, what's old? We've got a waxing moon. We're just wrapping up a yod with Jupiter, Chiron, and Pluto. And we're also just wrapping up a grand trine with Venus, Mars, Juno, and Saturn. I talked about those on the last video forecast. And Jupiter remains retrograde through April 8th. So now, let's move on to our individual days of the week. On Sunday, March 1st, inspired thinking is smoothly and dynamically energized with Mercury sextile Uranus. Mercury, 14 Aquarius, Uranus, 14 Aries. Take time to stop and listen for flashes of inspiration. They could be lighting up your inner sky like a lightning storm. Mercury also opposes Jupiter today. Mercury is at 15 Aquarius, Jupiter at 15 Leo. This amplifies the effects I just described and can illuminate your thinking with joy, abundance, and exuberance. We have no major events on Monday, March 2nd. I only cover new and full moon lunation events here. If you want the moon changing signs or going void, I cover that information in my audio podcast, This Week in Astrology. But on Tuesday, March 3rd, revelations in the areas of religion, philosophy, and the meaning of life can flow to you easily and naturally with Jupiter trine Uranus. Jupiter, 15 Leo, Uranus, 15 Aries. It's also a great time to expand your worldview by gaining insights from other cultures. With Jupiter in Leo, quantum leaps are also smoothly available to leaders and performers. You have plenty of time to reap the benefits of this aspect. This Jupiter-Uranus trine came into orb on January 12th. Orb means close enough to be in effect, and it remains active all the way through August 4th. Your thinking can be inspired, practical, and productive with Mercury quintile Saturn. Mercury, 17 Aquarius, Saturn, 5 Sagittarius. On Wednesday, March 4th, you can take advantage of a potent opportunity for revolutionary transformation in relationships, creativity, and finance as Venus conjoins Uranus and squares Pluto. Venus-Uranus are both at 15 Aries. Venus square Pluto, we've got Venus at 15 Aries, Pluto at 15 Capricorn. If it's over and done with, let it go. If it needs adjusting, fix it. If it's already working great, remember that it always gets better than this and take it to the next level. Venus also trines Jupiter today. Venus 14 Aries, Jupiter 14 Leo. As if Venus's intense Uranus-Pluto aspects weren't enough already, the Jupiter trine amplifies those potent effects even more. It also adds a helpful dose of hope and optimism into the mix. On Thursday, March 5th, spirituality and creative inspiration can be amplified under a Sun-Jupiter quincunx. Sun 14 Pisces, Jupiter 14 Leo. But some conscious adjustment may be required to activate this connection, such as deciding to focus some extra time and energy in these areas. Then, one of our headline events, a Virgo full moon, illuminates the night at 1:05 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It'll be at 14 degrees, 50 minutes Virgo. It's an ideal time for adjustments, a favorite Virgoan activity, in the areas of health, service, systems, and procedures. Virgo enjoys making lots of incremental improvements, but the moon's very tight trine to Pluto and very tight quincunx to Uranus indicate that even radical change might be appropriate now. With the moon also tightly quincunx Venus, these changes might relate to relationships, creativity, or money. The moon also opposes Chiron and Neptune in Pisces. This welcomes the energy of healing, mentoring, creative inspiration, and spiritual awakening. This full moon Sabian symbol is a fine lace ornamental handkerchief. You could also blow your nose into a Kleenex, but it wouldn't feel the same, would it? This symbol asks, how can you uplift your life's vibration by bringing beauty, grace, and craftsmanship into your ordinary, everyday activities? We're going to skip Friday, March 6th because there's no major events, but on Saturday, March 7th, on the challenging side, a Sun-Chiron conjunction at 17 Pisces can trigger all sorts of old wounds from childhood and past lives. But this is also a fantastic aspect for consciously focusing on healing and mentoring, especially if spirituality and creativity are consciously incorporated. We're going to skip 2 days, Sunday, March 8th and Monday, March 9th, because again, no major events, but on Tuesday, March 10th, expansive energy smoothly fuels leadership and new beginnings with Mars trine Jupiter. Mars, 14 Aries, Jupiter, 14 Leo. This uplifting vibe also supports sexuality, invention, and fighting for a worthy cause. This aspect is active February 28th through March 19th. On Wednesday, March 11th, proceed with caution or go for broke. You can play Mars conjunction with Uranus, both at 15 Aries, and Mars square with Pluto, Mars 15 Aries, Pluto 15 Capricorn, either way. This can be a time of extreme volatility and unpredictability, but it can also fuel quantum leaps to the next level. Its effects can be felt March 2nd through March 21st. My advice, take immediate action on your intuitive flashes, release all that doesn't support your rapid evolution, and let the huge power unleashed by these aspects be guided by your inner wisdom. Let the breakthroughs begin. On Thursday, March 12th, Mercury transits Pisces today through March 30th. Inspired thinking can come more easily under this placement, and intuitive certainty can increasingly replace rational decision-making. On Friday, March 13th, Juno, retrograde since December 15th, turns direct today. This is a good time to begin implementing any plans you've been making in the area of committed partnerships. These significant relationships can be romantic, platonic, or business-related. On Saturday, March 14th, Saturn turns retrograde today at 4 degrees 55 minutes Sagittarius and will retrace his steps until August 2nd. While Saturn is retrograde in Sagittarius through June 14th, evaluate how you can make structural improvements in your life in the areas of religion, philosophy, higher education, interactions with foreign cultures, and getting the word out. It rules publication, Sagittarius does. As Saturn completes its retrograde in Scorpio, June 15th through August 2nd, look for how you can create more solid structures in the areas of occult practices, sacred sexuality, psychological healing, and shared resources. Shared resources can include romantic or business partnerships, as well as areas such as insurance, taxes, and investments. And we'll close this forecast period by noting that there are no significant events on Sunday, March 15th. I'll cover what's on our next show in just a moment, but first I'm excited to announce that my new internet booking calendar is active. That means you can now schedule sessions with me online 24/7. No more playing tag by phone, email, or text to find a good session time. And of course I do sessions in person or via phone or Skype. I think you'll find this new online booking calendar to be simple, straightforward, and easy to use. But if online scheduling isn't your thing, you can still contact me directly to schedule your session. Also, ayahuasca, the miraculous psychoactive medicine from the Amazon, is the main topic of my guest appearance on the Philosophy of Health podcast. I share many amazing stories about my powerful healing and awakening experiences during ayahuasca ceremonies. I've done over 70 of them. The podcast, which features me for about 2 hours, is free to stream or download. And a third announcement, my partner Kimberly Crow and I will co-present the Shamanic Awakening process at the spring conference of the American Society of Dowsers Appalachian Chapter. That's March 19th through 22nd near Asheville, North Carolina. In fact, just in the last couple of days, we've set up additional presentations. I'm going to be doing an astrology presentation there on using Western astrology for personal and planetary awakening, and Kimberly will be doing some of her amazing spiritual processes as well. A ton of great presenters there. They actually have as many as 10 presentations running at the same time, so you'll have no shortage of variety to choose from. So information on all of that is on my website, astroshaman.com. Just check the What's New section slightly down from the top of the homepage. Now, let's be true to the title card and talk about what I'll be talking about on the next video forecast for the second half of March 2015. Huge headline event, Uranus square Pluto, the final one. This is number 7 out of 7. And this does not bring our revolutionary transformation to an end by any means. We've got the whole rest of the decade while these guys are still close enough to be powerful. But I'll be telling you more about that square. We also have a solar eclipse in Pisces, very, very late in Pisces. We have the spring equinox, the sun coming into Aries, 6 Mercury events, 5 Venus events. It's going to be a very juicy forecast. So I really hope you'll join me for that. I thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe to my Benjamin Bernstein YouTube channel to be notified when I post new videos. And if you like this video, please share it on YouTube. This free video forecast is a partner project with iTunes' #1 astrology audio podcast, This Week in Astrology. It's also free. You can get my semi-monthly astrology forecast in writing by subscribing to my free email newsletter at astroshaman.com. Once you're there, you can also link to my Facebook page where I post daily forecasts. My personal services include astrology, shamanic healing, and awakening activation. All are equally effective in person or long distance. My guarantee makes my services risk-free. If you don't feel that your experience was helpful, there's no charge. No kidding. I also offer other great products and services, many of which are free. To learn more, visit astroshaman.com. Thanks again for watching. I wish you infinite blessings as the stars light your way.